surgeries.
Welcome to CVR English. This is Naresh Kumar. Let's watch the world news. Hamas fighters recently handed over the Israeli hostages Eish Sharadi or Levi and Ahad Ben Ami to members of the Red Cross in the central Gaza Strip city of Deir el-Balah. This exchange, the fifth such hostage prisoner swap in the ongoing ceasefire agreement. The hostages released a part of a fragile truce aimed at reducing violence and facilitating further exchanges. The handover provided a banal moment relief for the families of the hostages, but the ceasefire remains fragile and the future of such exchanges is uncertain. The broader goal of agreements is to ease tensions.
דרך המשא ומתן להמשיך בעסקה השנייה והשלישית.
אתה מקווה. יאללה, אתה, אח שלך, רק תגיד מילה לגדולי עז א-דין אל-קסאם. אללה אכבר לילlah אל-חמד.
דרך המשא ומתן להמשיך בעסקה השנייה והשלישית.
אתה מקווה. יאללה, אתה, אח שלך, רק תגיד מילה לגדולי עז א-דין אל-קסאם. אללה אכבר לילlah אל-חמד.
In a deeply emotional scene, the relatives of Israeli hostage Eish Sharadi witnessed his handover to the Red Cross alongside two other hostages as part of the fifth exchange under a delicate truce between Hamas and Israel. This handover provided a brief moment of relief for the families, signaling hope amidst the ongoing conflict. The exchanges are part of broader negotiations aimed at reducing violence and securing the release of hostages. But the ceasefire remains fragile. The future of these exchanges remains uncertain, with concerns over the sustainability of the truce in the violent region.
ועל הרגליים.
ועל הרגליים,
הוא אומר.
שם הוא חי, הם חיים. השם יתברך, תמיד אוהב אותי ותמיד תהיה לי רק טוב, ותהיה לי עוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב.
הרגליים, חשוב, שם הוא חי, הם חיים, זה
השם יתברך, תמיד אוהב אותי ותמיד תהיה לי רק טוב, ויהיה לי עוד יותר טוב, ועוד יותר טוב, ועוד יותר טוב, ועוד יותר טוב.
Hamas militants gathered in Deir el-Baha, a central city in the Gaza Strip, in preparation for the fifth hostage prisoner swap under the framework of an ongoing ceasefire deal with Israel. As part of this exchange, Hamas is set to release their Israeli hostages on Saturday. In return, Israel will release 183 prisoners held in its custody. This swap is a critical component of the fragile ceasefire, designed to reduce tensions and foster delayed dialogue between both sides. However, despite the temporary relief this exchange offers, the ceasefire remains fragile and there are concerns about its long-term stability. The success of these exchanges is part of the larger effort. Every morning, Indian farmer or Murali follows a precise routine to ensure the health of his pomegranate trees. He opens an app and his phone to check whether his trees need water, fertilizer, or are at the risk of pest infections. At 51 years old, Murali is part of a growing group of farmers in India's vast agricultural sector, turning it artificial intelligence to improve their farming practices. India's agriculture is frequently affected by challenges like water shortages, floods, and extreme weather conditions, making crop management particularly difficult. Or AI offers a potential solution, helping farmers make informed discussions about irrigation, fertilization, and pest control. While his technology provides some relief, it remains accessible mainly to those who can afford it, raising concerns about the digital divide in rural farming communities. Several dozen people gathered in Stockholm today to participate in a candidate vigil paying tribute to the victims of the Örebro shooting, which has now been marked as the deadliest mass killing in Swedish history. The tragic attack claimed the lives of 7 women and 3 men, sending shockwaves throughout the nation. In response, the vigil was held as a solemn tribute to the honor those who lost their lives in the horrific event. The gathering served as a moment of mourning, reflection and solidarity, highlighting the deep sorrow felt by the country as it grapples with the aftermath of such a devastating tragedy. Bangkok's skyline is currently observed by the thick layer of pollution has rising ongoing health concerns for the city's residents on January 31st. The Thai capital ranked 7th on global list of the most polluted cities as air quality monitoring by IQ Air revealed dangerously high levels of PM 2.5 particles. Small harmful particles linked to the cancer. These particles were recorded at 86 micrograms per cubic meter, well above the World Health Organization's threshold of the 15 micrograms per cubic meter, which is considered unhealthy. The alarming air quality is contributing to public health facing risks from prolonged exposure to such hazardous pollution levels. pallbearer carried a tiny white coffin into the cathedral in southeastern France today for the funeral of 2.5-year-old Emile Soli, whose disappearance in July 2023 had captivated the nation. The young boy went missing while staying with his grandparents in a remote hamlet in the French Alps, sparking a widespread and exhaustive search that ultimately ended without pay answers in family and local communities. The funeral marks the somber into a months-long search and offers a painful sense of closure to chapter that has left a lasting impact on both the grieving family and the community.
La barrière. Non, c'est trop derrière. Attends. J'essaie. Ça y est, vous pouvez prendre. Tant mieux. La barrière. Non, c'est trop derrière. Attends. J'essaie. Ça y est, vous pouvez prendre. Tant mieux.
The Halaba Miranit, a famous landmark in Mosul, northern Iraq, has been restored to its original state using its original brickwork. Yes, after it was destroyed under the rule of the Islamic State group, known as the Hanabrak Minaret. It is part of the historic Al-Nuri Mosque. In July 2014, the former ISE leader Abu Bakr Baghdadi declared the so-called caliphate from this mosque, marking a dark period of terror across Syria and Iraq after being ousted from Mosul in 2017. The restoration of the Al-Habba minaret serves as a symbol of resilience and recovery for the city and its people.
محمد هاي رجعت له ما بدك محمد هاي غشعت له ما بدك
Aerial footage captured emergency services responding to the scene of a plane crash on a major avenue in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The small aircraft, which crashed in the western part of the city around 7:20 a.m. local time, collided with a bus before exploding. Authorities have confirmed 2 fatalities and 6 injuries as a result of the crash. Emergency teams quickly arrived at the scene, where the explosion causes significant damage. The incident has left the community in shock as investigations into the cause of the crash continue. Local authorities are working to provide further details as the situation develops.